you're all doing well. This is a sort of introduction to a new series that I'm doing. It's going to be called, I think I might call it something like Holding the Vision, or For Those Who Want to Hold the Vision, and it's about those who feel called to kind of hold the vision to the ascension or the new earth or the 5D or the paradigm of heaven on earth. See, it has so many different labels that you can choose from. I'm not picky, choose whatever you want. I've resisted doing this series because it's not appropriate to me to dictate to other people how to live, how to eat, what to do spiritually even. So I've had to have lots of arguments with my guides over doing this series because I don't want to dictate, and we've come to a conclusion where it doesn't have to be that way. But the thing about it is that I understand how fluid reality is, the layers of reality, the individuality of each person, and each experience. Even collectively, there are layers of reality. There are layers. You can take a collective experience in a group, in a family, in the whole world, and you will see different layers. We can use the virus, the pandemic, as an example, but I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to make this a controversy. You can look at what the news is putting out. You can look at what other people are putting out there are so many different ideas of what this is and how this is working. And if you follow any one line, even a conspiracy line, if you follow it, you can find proof and evidence for each line because it's a choice. Reality is a choice, and how you experience reality is a choice. Now, it's a choice that you experience from where you are physically, emotionally, mentally, and by what beliefs you have chosen or held on to. For example, it's not reasonable to expect someone who is conditioned for 30, 40 years to see things a certain way to all of a sudden see things otherwise. You can argue your point for hours, and that person is so conditioned, they're not going to be able to see it. They don't want to see it. It makes them mad. And even on the opposite end of that, if you have taken the time to look at your beliefs, to examine them, to pull them apart, and to understand that you get to choose what they are, you can't argue with that person either, because they know that they chose this belief and they're going to stand in it. They're going to stand in their own power. This is something, okay, I'm going to do a shameless plug here. This is basically what my self-empowerment class is about. I do this individually. It's a little more expensive. I do groups. I'm thinking of putting a Zoom group together for the end of the month. If you're interested, contact me. And this is something that I'm going to transfer into just doing in retreats when that's possible again, when it's possible to move around and feel good about it. But this is all okay. It's okay. It's not, it's not important to change other people's viewpoints. I'm here to maybe open some minds a little bit, or help you see, maybe you came to this video and there was something that was niggling in your head, and you picked it up from some layer of what I've said. So that works for me too. In this series, I may also talk about the energies. Now, keeping in mind that energies are also, not everyone experiences those. It's a choice. It's a choice to experience those. It's a choice how you experience those. So this is where I'm going with this. This is where I'm moving forward from. If it's interesting to you, stay with the series. I think the The first video in the series is going to be about manifesting in the new energy, and I'm going to probably do that with a good friend of mine. We'll do some channeling. I love you all. I hope you're doing well. Mwah.